Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Marcus Aurelius, and this is Mountain Blade Warband, Suvarnabhumi Mahayuth, and between episodes, Frigoberto de Valencia, has been defending the borders of his kingdom. But now, while he was scouting Luang Prabang, the entire lay army has come out against him. And despite being outnumbered, and despite the confidence and aggressiveness of the lay troops, Frigoberto believes that with his superior cavalry, he can actually win the day. And there are some things also I wanted to show you. Thanks to the very welcome help of Arcade Knight, Frigoberto's armies, his custom armies, now have their own custom names. Now, I don't have a version of each and every single soldier that fights for him with me, but I do have some. So first of all, we now have the Frigobertan Cataphracts. That's the new name for the former Royal Guard, and that is the main force of Frigoberto's elite cavalry. There's only 10 of them. That is not ideal. And then we also have the Frigobertan Varangians. That's our heavy two-handed axemen. We also have Frigobertan recruits, and they can be upgraded either to Frigobertan infantry or Frigobertan crossbows. Frigobertan infantry can be upgraded to Frigobertan dragoons, which are the light cavalry, or the Frigobertan paladins. So there's the Frigobertan crossbow, the Frigobertan dragoon, and the Frigobertan paladin. And then the Frigobertan paladin can be upgraded either to the Varangian or the defender. That's our heavily armored, shielded troop. And our mounted archer is referred to as the skirmisher, the Frigobertan skirmisher. And peasants are, of course, still called peasants. So, and then as our ranged troops are, there's the Frigobertan gunman, or gunner, sorry, the Frigobertan gunner, and he upgrades to the Frigobertan sharpshooter. Pretty sure about that one anyway. I kind of feel like I missed that one. I don't know. We're going to get some paladins, because this is a city assault. After the battle with the troops, we're going to assault the city. We're actually going to upgrade everything we can, since our troops overall are pretty low quality, mostly recruited from people that we defeated in combat. And the farmer path, I just want to say, is way expensive, I think, for what you get. You start with a farmer, you go up to a village patroller, then a veteran village patroller, and then you go up to a volunteer guard, then veteran volunteer guard, until finally you get volunteer guard leaders. And they're fairly expensive, and it takes a while to get up to them. But they're good cavalry, I suppose. Not as good as the Frigobertan Cataphracts, but they're okay. Alright. Well, Frigoberto believes that he can defeat these guys, so we're going to give it a try, because that's what we do. Lay Mac Bao Leng. Used to fight for the Mac, I suppose. Now fights for the Lay. He likes me. Well, he's not going to like me much now. Alright, and we are just going to charge the enemy. In a big battle like this, yes, I understand how you would want to drop lines, but frankly, our cavalry force is our most elite force. Our infantry is rather weak. So if we're able to hit them quickly with cavalry, disrupt them a little bit, then our infantry will run in, and they'll have a much better chance of defeating them, because they won't have to deal with organized troops, but rather troops that are scattered all over the place. That is the hope, anyway. That's a purty horse you got there, Mr. Person. Alright, elephants. This is not the best battleground, actually, for cavalry. In fact, it's quite unique. I haven't seen it before. And it's nighttime, of course, which makes it even worse. Not for my troops, necessarily, but for me. And for you, watching at home. Come on, get him. Okay, why are we being outrun by an elephant? Anyone? There we go. These lay elephants piss me off. Got that one, though. My cavalry's very aggressive. They get in my way often. But that's good. As long as they kill the enemy. Alright, there we go. Got him. Good, I don't have to climb this damn hill. Alright, let's go terrorize the infantry. I don't think Tiki is going to be able to make it up this hill. Frigoberto is just going to have to get up there and fight the infantry by himself. Although it looks like we're tearing them up. Apparently the whole entire force didn't attack us because we were still outnumbering them slightly. So that's even better. We can pick them off piecemeal. Yamada, still standing. Just took out a Manipuri Rider Mercenary. Good job. Yamada. And we took out one of their leaders, Nguyen Kim, or Win Kim. I keep pronouncing that wrong. Win Kim. Although why so many letters should make the sound win is completely alien to me. Win Him You just took out an enemy's archer. 2 of them. Looks like this is going to be over before I even get there. What a strange battlefield. I've never seen anything like this before. But it's cool. I like it. I like the variety. I hope you can see it. There's some Frigobertan infantry. Join me, men! Join me in my battle against the enemy. With their... Well, it looks like one has a sword and one has a mace. So they are definitely using their personal preference as to what weapon to use, which I think is awesome. That was the whole point. Also, in the event I need prisoners quickly, I can tell them to only use their blunt weapons. Since I can only hold 50 prisoners, though, that doesn't really ever seem like something that's going to happen. Frigoberto could pretty much take out that many himself. And right now, Frigoberto already has 49 prisoners. Whew! We are tearing these guys up. Our armies don't even need Frigoberto. How did that many enemies get behind us? All we're doing really in this battle is just running around. Frigoberto's getting some exercise, that's about it. Aside from that first elephant, I actually don't know if he even has 1 kill. Tipsuda just took out an enemy's sharpshooter. I like it when my support get kills because it really is the only way they can gain levels. I wish there were other ways to give your companions experience. Maybe like sending them on missions. But either way. Yep, Frigoberto didn't even have to do anything. He just got all sweaty and dirty in this armor running around. 2 dead. That's pretty good. Now 4 more, but whatever. And they all escaped. Every single one of them. That happens all the time. So now if we take the city, we can sell all this stuff in it. Now, I know what you're thinking. We do not have the manpower to garrison the city, and that is true. We do not. But we can only hold it for a little bit. That's fine. Get him. Nice. Alright. We greatly outnumber them in this battle, so let's go after him, although it's going to be bumpy again, isn't it? Oh, man. He's Frigoberto. Frigoberto de Valencia. Standing proud and standing tall. He's ensured the lay will soon fall. Stand Frigoberto. Who's that? Yamada. Ooh, more elephants. I love elephants. Elephants are fun. Come on, Tiki. You're starting to piss me off. You're better than this. Ah. See, Tiki? See what you did? By being so slow, you allowed someone else to get him. I wonder if your riding skill allows your armored horses to go faster. Because unarmored horses, they die way too easy. Like, they just take one hit and they're down. Are you a bad guy? Oh, dang it. And... Come on, come on, come on. Nice. There he is. One more hit. Ah. Come on, Tiki. Too late. We're kind of caught in the scrum here. Oh, there goes somebody. Done. Oh, I love it. This spear is awesome. Oh, good night. Nice. I love it. We're just riding around the periphery, poking at him with this thing. Are you a bad guy? Nope, you're one of mine. They should be finished at this point. Who do we still have? This episode's going to be hard to watch, I can imagine, because 2 night battles with all the pixelation that comes from YouTube's video compression. It makes me sad, actually, sometimes when I look at what I'm recording here and then I compare it to what YouTube actually shows. Alright, done. Yeah, you can go. Trang's actually going to work for me one of these days. Look at our relations. I wish I could have a... At the end of the battle, if I capture him, I wish I could have a dialogue option that says, why don't you just join me, and I'll give you some castles, and it'll be fun. But it doesn't, unfortunately. That would be awesome, though. I'm sure he'd want to fight for me. Alright. Let's besiege it. 48 hours. Now, a lot can happen in 48 hours. But it looks like nobody's attacking any of our cities yet. They all have messenger posts. So we'll know. Even if someone raids a village, we'll know. It appears that someone's trying to get to us. Alright, Luang has changed from average to rich. This is the longest 48 hours ever. Okay. We are now at peace with the kingdom of Longvek. And we gained a ton of right to rule. Alright. King Chiracha, because they're losing all their cities, he's getting rid of all of his crappy lords. I need him to get rid of some of the good ones. So that they could fight for me. For Frigoberto. Alright, support. Hold this position. Archers. Up there. Let's do this. And Frigoberto, once again, is walking under the water. He can hold his breath for a really long time. Alright. Let's see. And boom. Nice. Let's reload that thing. Boom! There's one of my brave Frigobertan infantry, and there's a Frigobertan paladin behind him. dang it. That one didn't hit. You have your shield out, don't you? Why don't you have your shield out? He does. The infantry knows what he's doing, but the paladin should definitely have a shield out. Let's see. Our cataphract has his shield out, so that's a good one. Of course, our Varangians don't. Do we have any more paladins in the army that I could look at? There's one of our crossbowmen. No, I don't see any. Well, for some reason they don't use their shield. That is not good. Oh! Happy fun time, guys. Let's go. Accept support. Stay here. Archers, stay here. There's one of my cataphracts. Is that a Varangian? Nope, more cataphracts. They don't have that many defenders here. Hey, get out of there. I don't want you behind me. Alright, we need to get ourselves somewhere where we can put a wall to our back. Frigoberto is just not hitting very hard today. Alright, good. He managed. Be careful, Frigoberto. You are not invincible. Awesome. Tipsuda's going to need to heal Frigoberto pretty well after this battle. He is not in the best shape of his life. Oop. More behind me. And my troops have broken through. They're attacking us mostly with cloth armored guys. And one-handed swords aren't much of a threat to Frigoberto. Guns are. Piercing weapons are, certainly. But these guys are not ideally armored to fight Frigoberto. And we have taken the city. Hurrah. Chip, chip, chirrah. Chip, chip, chirrah. Chip, chip, chirrah. Alright, we lost 10. Not bad. And we'll get some money from Shirahamakanki. And that gives me honor for some reason, despite the fact that Shirahamakanki is a bad guy. Wow, 135 peasant women. That's a lot of peasant women. You know what? Maybe we will be able to garrison this city with some pretty decent troops, too. It's so far away, though, Frigoberto can't always be there to help defend it. We'll try. We'll definitely give it our best shot. Japanese mercs. Arabian Guard. Oh, he definitely longswordsman. Veteran bandits. Marksman. Actually, I think I'm going to be able to get everybody here, pretty much. Except for all of the farmers. Actually, maybe. Nope. Almost all the farmers. Okay. And the city's ours. But this time, I'm not going to give it to anybody. I'm going to defer the appointment to try to encourage lords to decide to join me. I'm not going to plunder it at all. Go to the marketplace and let us sell all of our stuff. So you are speed 40. You're faster and better maneuvering, better charge, less hit points. Actually, no, I'm sorry. Your speed is less. Your speed is 35. Dang it. Why can't there be a super fast, super heavily armored horse? It could be magical. I don't care. Alright. Fruit is good. Cabbages are good. We don't have any of that. That's all we're getting, looks like. Let's take a look at the tavern. Portuguese mercenaries. And more Portuguese mercenaries. Just quick check to see if there's a ransom broker up here. Although I can probably sell them to my chief of the military. Or Raman, I guess. He doesn't pay great, but it is what it is. What is the Lord's Hall? Ooh, this is a nice Lord's Hall. And the entire... all the women of the Lei dynasty are here. Let's get all of them to like Frigoberto just a little bit by letting them all go. This is crazy. Every single one. We should just be able to send the Lei Emperor and be like, hey, dude, we have all of your women. Not just like one or two, but every single one. There's like 15 of them in here. So you're going to give us all your castles. And that's that. Alright, I think we've talked to all of them. Yeah, and I've told them all they can go home. Because Frigoberto is a good guy. There's already some people in the garrison. That's awesome. But we're going to give them some more. Let's give them all the farmers. We'll keep the caravan guard because they're cavalry. That's what we'll do. We'll keep all the cavalry. And give them the infantry. I don't think I'll have to pay for them. Because the city doesn't technically belong to me. These are good troops, too, for the most part. Give them the peasant women. Portuguese mercs. And 8 Kroon Guard. They'll certainly fight hard. Let's get some defenders, actually. There's the Frigobertan defender. So the paladin does have a shield. He just doesn't like to use it. We'll keep the dragoon. There's the Frigobertan gunner. And yes, there's the Frigobertan sharpshooter and the Frigobertan skirmisher cavalry. Some huntresses, give them all that. How are we doing on money? We're okay. Wow, 64 paladins? They will hold the line, certainly. Looks like Frigoberto is going to have to go and get some more troops after this. I was not aware we had this much. We'll give them the Varangians. There's only 6 of them. And I guess we're good. We still have our 10 cataphracts and volunteer guard leaders. Alright, excellent. So, the city of Luang Prabang is garrisoned with just under 400 troops. And so that should hold for a second. I mean, it's 48 hours, so Frigoberto should be able to get there in time to save the day if necessary. So before we end the episode, let's just take a look overall at Frigoberto's kingdom, which is the entire Mac kingdom. That's why they're at war with us all the time, because they're trying to get back their ancestral lands. This whole portion of the Lei kingdom and Luang Prabang. Now, the Lei is gone from this entire theater. We've just got Tongu, who is incredibly strong, and we need to do everything we can to take them down. And of course the Shan, who if anything are even stronger. It'd be nice if those two would fight each other. The Shan have Pitsanalok. Korat is under siege, hopefully by Ayutthaya, but we'll find out. And Ayutthaya is also under siege, hopefully by Ayutthaya. So Lei has been reduced to the castle of Fu Zuan, and Si Kotrabun. Once those two have fallen, the Lei dynasty is no more. From one of the mightiest empires on the land, Frigoberto did all that by himself practically. And other people, specifically the Mac, have really capitalized on it. So we're going to... I was planning on moving south through here. Actually, it's not south. This is how it's supposed to look, right? Yeah. So I was thinking of moving southeast against Tongu, but I may want to hug the coast and take on the Mac and get this whole portion here. And then I'll be next to Ayutthaya, so I could provide them some assistance as long as they do not attack us or declare war on us. And it should allow me to meet some lords that like me. I guess if you're an enemy with a nation, you can't convert their lords over to your cause. So I have to be at peace with nations, and then I'll basically meet their lords on the field and ask them to join me. So that's that, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one.